my dear students. Hope all of you are fine. I am also fine. Before starting the class, I want to introduce myself. I, Shahana Zaman, your ICT teacher, Milestone College. Let's start today's class.
My dear children, before starting new lesson, I want to ask you some question for previous class. I know you have learned the lesson and I hope you can give me the question answer. So, question number 1. Which year the concept of virtual office started working? Can you remember which year? Yes, it is 1994. The concept of virtual office started working and it was extensively discussed in the year 1983. Coming question number 2. Give 2 advantages of virtual office. Yes, very good. You can tell this way. Virtual office, you need not to go physically. There, it's not require any conventional office room or it save your time. Yes, it's the correct answer. Coming question number 3. What are the facilities may you get from the call center? Yes, call center providing you many more services, like whenever you can go through any type of problem or queries, they will give you the solution, like troubleshooting or any type of package or any kind of software or hardware related problem. Coming question number 4. What are the necessary requirements to set up a virtual office? Yes, if you want to set up a virtual office, you require few things like computer, internet connection and little bit skilled. These are the 3 things is very much important for a virtual office. And the last question is, what is the difference between virtual office and conventional office? So what is the difference, you think? Yes, the main difference between these two is you need not to present there physically in the virtual office. In case of conventional office, you have to present physically and in time or on time. Clear, my dear student? Let's start today's class. We will discuss chapter 1, lesson 5, and the name of the lesson is ICT in workplace. And today's class will discuss about robot, drone aircraft, automatic car, office management, call center, accounts management. These few points. So, let's start today's class. Oh, before that, are you ready with your books, classwork or pen? Okay, very good. I know you are very much attentive student. So, let's start. The first topic is robot, and all of you know about robot, isn't it? And you watch the robot also. So what do you think watching the robot? Yes, robot is an automatically operated machine that replaces human effort. Though it may not resemble human beings in appearance or perform functions in a human-like manner. That means it will work like a human alike. It's just human alike. We are taking the advantages from robot. You know, in our surrounding there is different risky work, so we don't like to take the risk anymore because of valuation of human life, so that we are taking different advantages from the robot. Now I will show you one video about the robot, actually how they are performing, what's the update, what is the human like behavior they have. After watching the video, you can understand very clearly.
A revolutionary way to enhance your visitor's experience. With Pepper as host, the way you attract, connect, engage, and inform your visitors will never be the same. You customize the journey, and Pepper takes care of the rest. Control what Pepper...
Dear students, I told you that there is some advantages of using robot. So you see here, what are the advantages? I am giving here detail because it's very much important to know the advantages of robot, and I will discuss some of the question where you need to know about the advantages of robot. So the first point is the safety. Let's check that safety is the most obvious advantages of utilizing robotics. Heavy machinery that runs at hot temperature and sharp objects can easily injure a human being. Employees who work dangerous job will be thankful that robot can remove some of the risks. So that you are clear that the risky work, heavy machinery's work, that was very much dangerous for human activities, robot remove the problem and make the work easier. Next point, speed. Robot don't get distracted or need to take breaks. Yes, robot will not take break. Why? Okay, because it's not become tired, it's a machine only. A robot will never feel stressed out and start running slower. Robot can work at the all the time, and this speeds up production. That means when we human being become tired, we have become slower, we feel hunger, what is not applicable for robot. So that robot can work 24 hours, but as a human being you cannot work more than 8 hours, you become tired, you need rest, you need food. Okay, coming next point, it is consistency. Robots never need to divide their attention between a multitude of things. They wouldn't have unexpected emergencies, and they don't need to be relocated to complete a different time sensitive task. Automation is typically far more reliable than human labor. Yes, in that case, they have the consistency of work. In case of human, sometimes we become tired, sometimes we become sick, so there is some breakup of work. It's stop the consistency of work. Whereas if you are using robot machineries, you can go through faster. Coming the next point, perfection. Yeah, as a human being, we try to work perfectly, but robot can work more perfectly because you set up the program. It will not make mistake. Okay, robot will always deliver quality. Robots are simultaneously an employee and a quality control system. Yes, that's quality work. The work we are using, robot can do it perfectly. Job creation. Robots don't take away. Robots need people for monitoring and supervision. They will have there for the advancement, and they will have the unique opportunity to develop a new set of technology or engineering related skill. That means we are thinking if robots are working, that human job sector will be reduced. But no, whenever you are using robot, in that case you have to maintain them. Maintenance job, and it also created different new job sector for human. Dear student, now I will discuss drone aircraft. Yes, drone aircraft is the another most important technology, most developed technology in the modern world. You see that different photo we are taking from the upper sky. Okay, that is in the not in the surface. Okay, in that case drone aircraft is very much popular. So what it is? Yes, drone aircraft, an unmanned aerial vehicle, is an aircraft without a human pilot on board. That means they are not using any human. It is just depend on the machineries and controlled by a radar signal, and we are calling it is aerial vehicle. The term drone usually refers to any unpiloted aircraft. Got it already? That means there is no pilot. In case of war situation, if we are using pilot human, so their life risk is there. And different world nowadays, scientists are just making the new aircraft and it's using. So UAV, full form, that is unmanned aerial vehicle. So this drone required a ground-based controller and a system of communication. These two things is very much important for a drone aircraft, because you need control, because it's a machine, and this communication system must be very fluent. You can tell fluent, uninterrupted. Students, we know the use of drone, and we are using the drone actually, and there is some advantages. If we are not getting any advantages, why we will use this drone? I think you saw the drone several times and you also know the advantages. After that, I want to show you. See, first one, hanging at the same height as long as necessary to take desired photo. That means you are hanging as your choose or whatever the height you like, you can hang there and you can take desired photo. Then rotating and shooting in any direction. It's actually movable. It will rotate and can take video or photo from any direction. High resolution image, and you are taking photo from very high height, okay, from that above from surface. In that case, the resolution of image will not distracted. No vibration and no fuzzy photo. You see, there will be no vibration and the photo will be very clear whenever you are using the drone. Coming next point, take photos at any time of the days and any season. Yes, that you cannot take, if you think how I will take photo in the rainy season, no, it will be waterproof and you can take photos also and any time. Next point, access to image for drone is immediate. Yes, instantly you are getting the pic. That like phone, we are taking pic and we are that observed it instantly like that. And second last point, cheaper to buy than regular airplanes. Yes, it's too difficult. Think about airplanes. So in case of robot, you can purchase this one anytime. And the last point, great alternative to satellite image. Yes, satellite can take very clear picture, we know, but sometimes it's quite difficult to collect photo from satellite, so that we can use drone aircraft instead of satellite pic. My dear student, now I'm going to show you one video about drone aircraft, how it's working actually. I think you get use fun and it's very much important video for you. Let's take the video.
Just here, and this guy's called Spark, and he takes some pretty good aerial footage. I don't know if you've seen any, looks pretty decent. But a lot of people ask me the science of how drones actually fly. I don't know if they're just making small talk or whether they're genuinely curious, but I've made it a video now, so you have to learn, so suck on that. So I'm just going to look at the simple physics of how drones fly. Okay, so this drone is a quadcopter, which has 4 rotors that are all connected to individual motors, allowing them to move at different speeds. The 2 diagonal rotors will rotate clockwise, while the other 2 diagonal motors will rotate anti-clockwise. The 2 opposite rotations balance out and keep the drone steady. When the rotors spin together, they push down on the air, and the air pushes back up on the rotors. When the rotors spin fast, the drone lifts up into the sky, and when the rotors slow down, the drone will descend towards the ground. Hopefully not the water. Drones don't fly so well in water. When you want the drone to turn, you slow down 2 of the diagonal motors, and you speed up the other 2 diagonal motors. Remember how the motors next to each other are spinning in opposite directions. So by slowing down 2 going one direction and speeding up 2 going the other direction, the lift will remain constant so the drone doesn't change height, but the angular momentum is increased so the drone will turn in place. If you want the drone to move forwards or backwards, you slow down 2 rotors on one side of the drone and speed up the 2 rotors on the other side. The drone will tip slightly towards the slower side and move in that direction. Hey, we're moving forward. If you want to move sideways or backwards, we just use the same principle on the other sides of the drone. And the way we control the rotor speeds of the drone is by using the joysticks on the remote, which work to increase or decrease the voltage being delivered from the battery to each of the 4 rotors. If a motor's getting more voltage, it's going to go faster. Also, drones are powered by lithium-ion batteries, and it's really important to maintain healthy batteries so you can get maximum flight time. Check out my video on battery life if you want to maximize the batteries for your drone. Finally, a lot of drones have a built-in GPS, so they know exactly where they are. If for some reason your remote control disconnects from the drone, it knows to fly straight back to where it came from. Although sometimes they don't do that, they just fly away. And that's really bad. Drones are pretty sweet. You can get some amazing aerial footage, but they're also a little bit scary, and if something goes wrong, you can freak out. Overall, drones are an amazing tool to have. Now that you know the science behind how they fly, you're pretty much a drone expert. So, happy drone.
Discuss automatic car. What it is? Automatic car. Automatic car is an automobile with an automatic transmission that doesn't require a driver to shift gear manually. Yes, usually we know whenever we are going to use a car, we need a driver actually. But in case of automatic car, there is some facilities that you didn't need any, actually doesn't require a driver. You yourself, if you have some knowledge about driving, you can drive the car. Okay, there is no manual system, and it's just very much easier for you whenever you want to drive the car. And you know, there is many more accident is there nowadays. Whenever we are watching the television or news, we found there is the news of accident. So automatic car will help you to reduce the accident also, and it is the future vehicle. That's very much update technology. So what are the advantages we are going to found, or we are getting yet from the automatic car? Let's check. No physical labor or manpower is required. Yes, you need not to work physically here. Easy to handle, portable, cheap, and less weight. Yes, it's very much cheap. Anybody can purchase if they want, and lightweight. There it's not heavy actually. As a car, that automatic car is not much heavy, and it's a direction system. Automatically you can drive this one. Now coming another important topic, it is office management. You can tell me, Miss, why it is much important point? Yes, it is the time of technology, and it's already said of the running the official communication through information technology, but the official meeting, we are telling meeting are now held in the using the technology too. Yes, my dear student, during this situation, this COVID situation, we are also doing such kind of meeting using the technology, and you know that our class is running through the technology. Also official meeting we are completing through using the technology. So let's check the slide once a time. Office management is a profession involving the design, implementation, evaluation, and maintenance of the process of work within an office. Yes, it's within an office whenever you are working the official work. And we can tell an electronic file can move from one place to another in a moment whenever you are using the technology. And whenever you are using the technology as a worker or as an officer or as a manager, you are getting some of the facilities. Okay, and for the office management, you are not asking me, Miss, what are the things actually we require when I want to manage the office using technology? Yes, very simple. In your office you are using the computer, you will use computer, there will be internet connection, and there is you will be involved with your office, all of your client or all of your branches through internet, and you can send messages through internet, you can receive email. So office management become very much easier whenever you are using the technology. And I gave here some of the benefits of office management whenever you are going through technology. Number 1, increased productivity, less paperwork, and can be quickly reshaped, money saved. And the last one, officials of different office make conference sitting their own workroom. Yes, Actually, whenever you are using the technology, that is, you are not work physically, you are work actually mentally. Your intelligence, your genius attitude will help to make the office management system more unique. Okay, so office management system that time become more easier. My dear students, now you see we will discuss e-classroom, and this is the time actually when we are very much habituated to use that e-classroom, because corona is the situation which help us to introduce this type of classroom. Previously we just was in the classroom, we know it is e-classroom, but now we know how to participate in the e-classroom very well. So what is e-classroom? Electronic classroom create new opportunities in teacher and learning by integrating computer, multimedia, audiovisual and networking technology. It's the e-classroom. The definition is very much clear, where you are also involved clearly with the technology, teachers are also involved with the technology. And for e-classroom, it's required video projector, sound system, Blu-ray players. What it is? It can be CD or DVD, and lastly document cameras. So these are the few things you need to enter a e-classroom. And here I am showing some advantages of e-classroom. See, different learning styles are addresses. Yes, here we are sharing different style of learning. Previously that was not used. Development of computer and internet skill. Obviously, don't you think that you are much skilled than previous time when you were accessing the internet or when you were presenting the classroom? Yes, I know. You are the student become very much interested now to learn something new. Number 3, innumerable people of the country will attend the class. Actually, not only your country, worldwide, students can attend the class. Builds self-knowledge and self-confidence. How? As a student or as a teacher, or you think whenever we are using the technology and we have become skilled, it helps to increase our knowledge, and whenever you know the thing, it will also increase your self-confidence, develop your self-confidence. If you know the word, you will be confident. And the second last point, encourage students to take responsibility for their learning. Yes, in case of e-classroom, students are also responsible, because you are watching the videos, you are learning something, you are writing as your own responsibility, that you are doing the e-classroom. Now we are giving you lesson, we are providing you videos. What are you doing? In your own sense, common sense, you are watching the video and at the same time you are presenting next day that one. And the last point, adds to the classroom environment. Also, you are getting a flavor of the classroom. So these are the advantages of e-classroom. My dear student, we have discussed many points that are very much important, and you know, without this technology that I discussed in today's class, you cannot move even, and these are very much important for each of you and me also. So see the related question. I think if you are performing the class or watch the video clearly, and if you read your textbook, you can realize, you can search out the answer yourself. See question number 1. Make a list of what you require to make a virtual classroom in your school. Here you will write what are the required necessaries to make a virtual classroom. Number 2, how can robot help human to get released from risky job? Explain. Yes, my dear student, here you will write you can write the advantages of robot, that how you can get released from the risky job. Number 3, write about aircraft which do not have any pilot. Yes, which do not have any pilot? Firstly, you will write this answer. Yes, it is drone aircraft which do not require any pilot or which can fly without a pilot, which is called drone aircrafts. And after that, you will write the advantages or what you know about the drone aircraft. Clear? I want to give you some homework. You see, it is learn and write homework, and you will. Students, we have discussed many more points in today's class. I need to check what have you learned from today's class. So that I have give here 4 questions. Let's check the question. Question number 1. What is drone aircraft? Very easy question. Yes. Drone aircraft is the aircraft that can fly without the pilot. Yes, you are right. Question number 2. What is e-classroom? Can you get the answer? Can you tell me the answer? Yes. That e-classroom is the classroom where both teachers and students, not only teacher or student, the whole world or whole country can connect through the internet. Yes, if you have internet connection, then not only you, whole world can connect with the classroom. 3 number question. Give 2 advantages of using robot. Who can tell? Yes, I know all of you can give very good answer. So we can tell the advantages. Number 1, yes, that it reduces human pressure. That means heavy workload will be decreased whenever you can use the robot. And number 2, human life become risk-free. Yes, my dear student, I discussed this point in the class. Very good answer you have given me. Number 4, how does official work become more faster? Yes, whenever you are using internet, your official work become more faster. Thank you for responding very well.
Dear student, hope you have enjoyed the class and you are so happy, I know, because you got some virtual gift. If there is any more question in your mind, obviously write in the comment section. I will try to give answer. Take care. Allah Hafiz.